Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. With today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Philadelphia Flyers and the news that they are going to be getting a new home and away jersey for the 2023-2024 season or next season. Now this all comes from an article on sportslogos.net. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below if you want to check it out in full. Now, I will admit, this article did come out quite a few days ago. I think it's even been over a week ago now as I'm recording this, so I'm quite late on this news, but I still wanted to talk about it. I still wanted to take a look at it because it is a little bit interesting for sure. You know, a new jersey for a team is always fun to talk about, so I wanted to discuss it here with you guys. Get your guys' opinions on it as well. Before we do kind of take a look at it though, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so the article says that these new Flyers jerseys are going to be inspired by jerseys that they used to wear in the past, those being the 1980s to 1990s jerseys. I'll throw them up on screen here, so obviously they're not going to be an exact replica of these jerseys, but fairly similar to these apparently, which in theory sounds pretty exciting because, at least in my opinion, these are the best Flyers home and away jerseys. Not like their best jerseys overall, because I definitely prefer some of their alternates and like Winter Classics and stuff like that, but these are the best home and away jerseys, at least in my opinion. I think they are quite nice. I like that burnt orange. I like the black kind of outline to the shoulder striping there. All of that, I think it works quite well. They're definitely miles better than the current home and away jerseys for the Flyers, which I really don't like. I am not a fan of those current jerseys for the Flyers. I think they look awful. Really, it is just that orange, in my opinion, that really makes it look that bad, because that pylon orange just doesn't look that great. I definitely prefer the burnt orange like they used to have back in the day. That is the orange that I like personally, because most of the time I don't mind orange on a jersey, but it definitely has to be the correct shade, and right now I don't think they're using that correct shade, so I am glad that they are changing that. However, like I said, they aren't going to be doing an exact throwback to these jerseys right here. They are going to be making a few changes, which in theory I like. I like when teams kind of do a throwback to their older jerseys, do a little bit of a homage to those older jerseys, but change it up a little bit, make it a little bit more modern. In theory, I like that. However, I'm not quite too sure if I do like the changes that they are going to be making. Apparently, they will be removing that black stripe that separates the orange and the white on the jersey, as well as removing the stripe that appears right before the black, like splash of color that it's on the cuffs there, whatever you want to call it. Basically, just removing that stripe right there. Which, I'll be honest, before I saw any concepts or anything like that, I was actually pretty afraid about, because those are the parts of the jerseys that I actually do like quite a bit. However, there is a concept here that was posted on the hockey jersey subreddit from Agreeable Value 4877 that I want to take a look at. So this is their mock-up of what was described in the article, and I'm glad that they actually posted this on the hockey jersey subreddit, because I do think this looks a lot better in concept than what I thought in my head of what they would look like without the striping. I'm not quite too sure why I thought they would look so bad without the striping, but I was really not a fan of it. It definitely looks a lot better here, but I'll be honest, I'm still not a huge fan of these jerseys. They are kind of similar to the current Flyers home and away jersey. Obviously, the biggest change being the shade of orange, it being a little bit darker this time around, and also the stripe on the torso that has been moved all the way down to the bottom and is now black instead of the orange or the white, just depending on the home or the away. And it also looks like the arm striping is a little bit thicker on this mock-up as opposed to the current home and away jersey, which is one thing that really does bother me about the current home and away jerseys for that Flyers. When you have like a 14 or something like that, it's like the numbers almost spill into the orange, which I really don't like, so I'm glad that it's kind of fixed with this mock-up here. So if this is what the Flyers are going to be using going forward, it definitely is a step up on their current home and away jerseys, but honestly, I wouldn't say it's anything amazing. It's definitely not disappointing, but it's just straight middle of the road for me, which unfortunately is kind of how I feel with a lot of Flyers jerseys. I don't particularly like the Flyers jersey history. I also don't hate it. I just find a lot of their jerseys to be okay. Like even those 80s jerseys, which are probably their best home and away jerseys, they're just fine to me. They're nothing like crazy good, but they're also not awful. They're just kind of okay. The only Flyers jerseys that I really do like quite a bit is this jersey right here, their 2012 Winter Classic jersey, and like that 2003 third jersey that had the weird kind of logo to it. Those are the only jerseys that really stand out to me in the Flyers jersey history. Outside of that, the rest of them are kind of just there in my opinion, which is unfortunate. I would love to like the Flyers jerseys more than I do, but yeah, for most of them, they're kind of just okay to me. They're not great, they're not bad, they're just middle of the line. Now, I should mention as well, in the article, they did say that there will not be a black jersey for the Philadelphia Flyers next season, as well as there won't be an alternate jersey for next season as well. So we might have to wait a while until the Flyers do get another jersey or another alternate jersey, because of course with Fanatics taking over after next season, they did kind of say that they don't want to do too many new jerseys, or at least redesigns. So we'll see if they actually implement any third jerseys in their first season. I would kind of doubt that with Fanatics. Maybe their second season they would kind of start implementing those third jerseys, but you know, we'll kind of have to see. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below, and if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. Links are all in the description down below. But like I said, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.